Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
Hola.
Couldn't be more excited. Honestly, literally couldn't be more excited.
It's been a while, guys.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been too long.
But like I have a feeling when we weren't together, we texted each day that we missed watching Hunter.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. I'm editing episode like 49 or something. I don't know.
And it's so good. Every single episode that we watched and then we edited in this, it was so good.
I was like, I can't believe I'm not watching it. I was out of the country. I was with my friends, and one of the friends is one of the only person that I know that has watched Hunter, and like she's very excited for us to again get to, you know, yes, but like multiple things. And she was like, you don't understand. It's gonna be like, shh. Like, I want you to tell me so bad how good it's gonna be, but don't speak to me now. But like she made it even more difficult.
That's why I don't like watching things that my brother suggests us, because like he will say, he's just like me. He will say something.
He
always wants to say something. You know?
I am not that person.
And even forgets that like maybe I haven't watched that. You know, maybe I didn't come to that part. You know.
Yeah, I'm not that person. Like I'm gonna be so careful. I'm not gonna tell you anything. And Milan's like, do you want me to tell you though? And I'm like, no, I don't want you to tell me. But like, let me tell you. No, don't tell me. Yeah, so it was a struggle because like I was there with my friend and I'm editing Hunter and she's like looking at me editing Hunter and she's like wants to say things. I'm like, don't say anything. Don't even like allude to something. Don't even nothing. I don't want to see a look on your face.
I know.
I missed it so much.
We don't have our t-shirts on, but like that's the
we left it at Milena's and we were just like, it's fine.
It's fine, yeah.
We're gonna survive this.
We can't not watch it today because of the t-shirts, you know.
Exactly.
What I mean?
And like today we just like took to watch Hunter.
It's only Hunter.
We just took to watch Hunter today. This episode, you're seeing it today as well. We're very much a lifetime. So we're gonna watch hopefully 4.
Yeah, we have to watch 4.
Yeah.
So excited.
I couldn't, I forgot where we left off on.
I can tell you.
And yes, I mean, I literally opened our reaction yesterday when you posted it. I opened it, yeah.
Oh my God.
I just like scrolled a second.
I was
so like,
good. Honestly, like just the beginning of the episode, like in first 2 minutes, we see Killua's 2 brothers that we haven't seen for like 20 episodes.
Yeah.
Even more, maybe, you know, Trudy. I don't know how long, but like we haven't seen them for so long, and they come, and we were so shocked.
I did not know
we
what was
were
happening
so shocked.
There. I did not know what was happening there. What the fuck am I seeing?
We were so confused during the entire episode because they're saying the leader is dead. They get the leader. They kill them, and we're saying no, they didn't. What are you talking about? And then our boy Kurapika is like, I will not believe it until I see a body, and you're like, yes, Kurapika, you don't
believe it until you see a body.
And then they showed him bodies.
And I'm like, Kurapika still don't believe it.
And he was so sad at the end. He was so depressed at the end.
I just literally played to see how it ended, and I was like, Kurapika is left with indescribable sadness or something. And like again, I got reminded that's where we left off on.
That's where we left.
Our boy being indescribably, or some other word, sad.
I think he needs to. I don't think he's gonna kill them. I'm now on that. I don't think he's gonna kill them.
I honestly no fucking clue. The more I think about it, the less I know.
I
have to see what happens now, because like the prophecy or whatever kind of came to be.
Yeah.
Like Chrollo made it happen. And like he lost half of his limbs, whatever. They said, you know, find new allies, and someone is, or like something you're searching for, someone you're waiting for is waiting for you. I don't know, was it west or east, one or the other directions. That's the only thing that's supposed to be continued with, like, you know, Chrollo and the Phantom Troop and that. I don't know at what point our child realizes that they are in fact not dead. I don't know if we're gonna continue a bit with Gon and Killua and the game, because like
maybe at least for a few episodes.
Yes, because like we kind of put a pause on the whole Kurapika and Phantom Troop because he thinks they're dead now. Just we left off on a very sad note for Kurapika.
Yeah, but that's why I honestly think that like I don't think he's gonna kill them. Mm-hmm. I think he would be feeling just like this if he was to do that. Honestly. Mm-hmm. So I think he's gonna get closure. Again, the only thing that comes to mind in this point to me is that he takes away their nans or whatever. I'm not sure, you know.
Yeah, we still don't know that.
Like I don't know if that's possible, but like because like there was nobody denied that.
Like they said that you could lose Nan.
So
no
like
one said that someone can take it from you, but like
that's why I'm going with that theory, just because I can't think of anything else except murder, and that's why I think he's gonna get closure. I don't think, like, I don't know if he's gonna kill Chrollo maybe, but like I just don't feel that's gonna bring closure to him or to his clan. I mean, he's gonna take their eyes and probably bury them with his clan, you know, or something like that. But like, and that's gonna get him closure. So like, that's why I'm thinking that, like, I don't think, like, I wasn't sure while watching it, but like, I think now
not even Chrollo.
I don't know, maybe not, maybe yes. If there is a possibility of taking Nan away, and if he takes his Nan away, and the possibility of taking everybody's powers and continuing murder, that's what I have a feeling he wants to stop. It's not just like a revenge for his clan. It's not just like closure. I think he wants to stop them from murdering. You know? So like, in my mind, it can change. We can have them in next episode killed. It's not like something that, like, I think that's 100% happening. It's just like, now I think, well, 20 days has passed by, and while I sit on it, like, thought of it, I have a feeling that, like, they're not gonna do that to his character. I think he's not gonna.
Like, in my mind, I can't tell you one way or the other for certain. Like, I just need to see now the continuation after he finds out that they are alive. Because, like, there is the thing with the Nan and Nan being taken away, like, we literally made that up. You know what I mean? That no one said it as that is a possibility for someone else to take, you know? Like, you just, like, they mention it, like, you can lose it when you, like, make the same thing like Kurapika made, like a deal with yourself, you know? They mention that you can lose it like that, but no one ever said that someone else can, like, be able to take your Nan. But, like, that is an interesting possibility to think of, but, like, it is not fact. And so, like, if that doesn't exist or anything, like, then what? You know, then what does Kurapika do? I don't know. Literally, how the next however many episodes go, maybe that gives me a better direction on where we're gonna go, but I don't think he doesn't kill anyone from them. Maybe just Chrollo, maybe more. I don't know.
I think if he kills some, it's gonna be Chrollo. But like, if there is a possibility of him taking their Nan away, and the possibility of him stopping them from continuing to murder people, I think he's taking that possibility 100%.
I mean, yes, so, like, that is a possibility.
So that's why, and I like that theory, so I'm definitely
going to go with that one for a bit until they like tell us no.
I don't think they're going to tell us no.
I
just because I can't think of anything else.
I'm just going to wait for the comments that are like, I mean, you can continue theorizing that.
But like we've been theorizing for 10 episodes and there was nothing, you know? There was no comment like, guys, think of that. People usually spoil like that, you know? Like, think of that. And there was no comment like
honestly, that. the most of the comments that I saw that's the problem with pre-filming things. Because like we don't read comments because there are no comments to be read. We're pre-filming things, and so we pre-film like 10 episodes, whatever. And so we kept saying Chrollo, like not knowing how to pronounce it, and like at some point one of us was editing whatever, and so like we knew that it was Chrollo. And then for like 5 straight episodes, all the comments were like Chrollo. K, like they're spelling it out how to pronounce them. Like, okay, we know now, but like you're just gonna continue writing this because like we're gonna say troll in the next one as well. So that was funny.
Okay, guys.
Let's play this.
Let's play this.
It's been too long. It's been like 20 plus days. This is not okay. Not okay.
Especially for this show.
Honestly. No, like it's 20 minutes.
It's also we didn't finish it off
on the best of notes
and on a like end of season for Bear. Let's say we watched the whole season, stopped, you know.
So like that was closure,
easy, you know. It was like easy for us. Now we start new season, you know. Here is harder.
But like we did stop on an ending of some sorts. Like he just thinks they're dead and he's
tragic
sad.
ending.
Yes, but like it is imagine if we stopped like 3 episodes prior. I would have we wouldn't. But like we timed it, I think.
I think I remember even in the last episode, like we started in intro. If like what if the episode ends and we see Crawler and we were like, oh well, we'll play the next one.
Literally, there's nothing we can do. We just accept our fate.
Exactly.
And like stop in the next episode. It's like possible to stop. Fortunes aren't right. Question mark.
And I
don't look the next one.
I immediately looked, but like I didn't see. I saw the picture.
Okay.
But like I think Hisoka is here.
Yeah, I saw the picture. Hisoka. Yeah.
Make one phone call for the love of God. Just like one phone call. Why is that so hard to call somebody twice? You know.
Oh my god, fucking literally. He called him and then Kurapika didn't answer. He's like, oh well.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm sad that I can't bring the good news or something like that.
I'd be like, dude, not real. Don't worry. You can still kill them. Would have saved us so much trouble. I feel like he does want to be dramatic though. He's like, well, gave you a chance, didn't answer. Now you're not gonna know.
But like he talked to Gon at that time. That's why he didn't answer Kurapika.
Yeah, no,
but like, shouldn't the text come, the users, you missed phone call from Hisoka, and you're like, oh, Hisoka's calling me?
That
what
must
does
mean
he want?
Something.
Yeah.
See, what is this now? Ruins. Oh my god, could this be Phantom True backstory? Like, we know their country is like in ruins, right?
Yeah, I first thought Kurapika, but like, again, that's just a manga.
Oh, I feel like it might be that place. I don't know what the place was called, where they come from.
Oh, is that Crawler?
Oh my god, it fucking could be.
It is? That was Crawler.
Give me that!
Give me all of that. I miss them all.
Me too.
He was a happy kid. I mean, as
happy as can be in this environment, I guess. Honestly, what do we expect? Like when you grew up in these types of circumstances, of course you're gonna become like mass murderers. I'm kidding. But like, we have to take this into consideration.
That's why they should just get their nans away from them.
I feel, yes,
die.
That would be my preferred ending. That would be my preferred ending.
But like not just for them.
For Kurapika as well. I don't want my boy to like go through life murdering people because he's like the purest thing in the world.
I don't want that either.
And so like I don't want him killing people. I miss you so much.
Could cry.
I miss you so much.
I could cry now.
He's gonna cry for us. Literally, that child. He lets his intrusive thoughts be. Are they all gonna be together? Cry. I'm gonna cry now. Oh. I mean, he's disconnected with his eyes. Not all of the powers, right? I have a dagger in my heart. I'll give him a stern lecturing for this.
雲以外には全く通じない力だ。お前たちだから話した。なんで話したんだ、そんな大事なことを。なぜだろうな。奴らの生き残りに記憶を読む女の能力者がいる。
Oh my god,
もし
yes.
あいつにこのことがバレたらクラピカに勝ち目はなくなる。
My
でも
sweetest.
バレなかったよ。
I feel overly emotional because we haven't seen them in it.
クラピカだと知らなかったからな。
My god, I fucking forgot that she can read minds.
他にも信長ってやつがいる。こいつがやばいんだ。
Nobunaga.
クラピカを探してるし。
I think I call him Nobukusa or something.
そいつはお前らとクラピカとの接点を知ってるのか。
いや、
なら大丈夫だろう。その記憶を探るってやつ。
Leorio, my sweet, so simple.
知ってるやつさえいなければバレない。
私はヒソカとコンタクトを取っている。ヒソカと？私が鎖野郎だと知っている。
Fuck.
Call him now.
協定は結んでいたが。
引き上げるってのはよ。
Nabusaka?
今夜ここを立つ。
Where are you going though?
他に何がある？
鎖野郎を探し出す。
Hmm.
こだわるな。
ああ、こだわるね。このままウボウの敵も取らず、またチリチリになるってのか。鎖野郎と一緒にあの世へ行かせねえと、ウボウが退屈するだろうな。いい加減にし
My child and Uber are not going to the same place.
信長、それは、せい！俺はクロロに聞いている。
I really like him. He seems composed.
その質問に答える前に、俺の質問に答えろ。いつだ？
Oh yeah, technically, they don't know his power, do they?
血液が
Maybe not.
I mean,
all,
because
yeah.
like Hisoka said, like that he
doesn't.
信長狭間、知ってたろ。
Oh yeah,
fortune.
yeah. He has honestly the best power. He can take cold powers. He has the best
he
power.
has the best power by far.
あ？なんだこれ。
What is the fortune
血の
though?
形を借りた 100% 当
But
たる。
it's not though, is it? I mean,
ノストラーダの娘から盗んだ4行詞のそれぞれは週ごとに起きることを予言している。
加わり損ねたムツキは一人で下月の影を追い続ける。来週おそらく5人死ぬな。誰だその5人って。知らねえよ。俺にはよく理解できねえ。かろうじてわかるのは2番目の死。雲の手足が半分になってることくらいだ。
団長、ちょっと私占ってみてください。
it's gonna be very
大切
similar.
な暦の
Yeah.
一部かけて、あなたは仲間と墓標に血を添える。下月が寂しくないようにと。黒い商品ばかりの死の場で、あなたは長い眠りを強いられる。
Eternal rest.
何よりも孤独を恐れなさい。二人きりほど怖いものはないのだから。来週死ぬのは私です。
Yeah, I mean, eternal rest.
パクノダとシャルナークも死ぬよ。これね、暦の月が団員の番号を表してるみたい。
Okay.
下月は11月。ウボウの団員番号ね。
菊が菊月9月で葉が
Oh.
枯れるが水無月つまり6月をそれぞれ暗示している。さらに枯れ落ちへの
Okay.
死を示すと見ていいだ。
I didn't know that.
火の目ってのが誰なのかわかんないけど、
俺たちじゃない。
Scarlet eyes.
思い出した。目が赤くなる連中ね。生き残りがいたということか。そいつも死ぬってことか。
No, no. What? No.
死に伏してるってだけじゃ。
信長、つまりこのまま鎖野郎とやり合うと被害が大きいってこと。俺や信長の能力はいくらでも代わりが利くけど、雫とパクノダはレアなんだ。
今日は第1週目の土曜日。今日中に俺たちのホームに戻れば、来週、鎖野郎に会うことはまずないだろう。俺たちがこの地を離れて、鎖野郎とやり合わなければ、逆に 100% この予言を成就し、信長、お前やウボウは旅団の特攻だ。死ぬのも仕事の一つに含まれる。お前ら、進んでステージになることを選んだんじゃなかったか。
他の団員も占ってみたら、もしかしたら他にも危険回避の助言が見つかるかもしれない。
I like that idea. I like that plan.
俺たちがクラピカの秘密を知った以上、受け身でいると危険だ。俺かゴンがまた信長に捕まったら、多分逃げられない。奴らが地下に潜って、力を蓄える前に目をつんだ方がいい。今なら、もたもたしている間に逃げちまうかもしれない。奴らの頭が死んだ以上、私はゴンの言う通り、同胞たちの目を取り戻すことに専念するよ。マジかよ。クラピカ本人がそう決めたんだ。
Hisoka, don't call. Hisoka, don't call. I cannot believe this. I don't want this now. I do not. Why? Why did you have to do that? Why did you have to do that? I don't want this now. I don't want this now.
I'm gonna kill myself.
俺たちは何でもするぜ。
コミュニティが予断の残党狩りを断念したわ。
何？
奴らが流星街の出身だってことが分かったの。
見るよ、セリア。
中央党が直々に終戦命令を下したらしいわ。懸賞金をすべて白紙に戻す。
Because they learned they came from Meteor City.
Yeah.
Okay.
社会的には存在しないとされている連中が住む町さ。公式には無人ってことになっているが、実際には1000万人近い人間がいると言われている。もともとは1500年以上前に作られた廃棄物の処分地でな、投棄されるゴミを再利用することで人々が生活しているんだ。何を捨てても許される場所でな。ゴミはもちろん、武器も人も、そして何を捨ててもあそこの住民はその全てを受け入れる。そんな異質な町流星街で生まれ育った連中の絆は他人より細く家族より強いと聞く。
実はゴミと称して流星街に大量の武器や貴金属を援助する連中がいる。それがマフィアンコミュニティだ。どういうこと？だってマフィアは旅団を。見返りとしてマフィアは流星街から人材を得ていた。
社会的には存在しない人間をな。犯罪にはうってつけだ。本来ならお互い蜜月関係にあるマフィアンコミュニティと流星街の間を旅団が壊した。だがそれでもマフィアは流星街との関係を選んだってわけだ。
What is your...
赤目の客があなたの店を
Okay, Kurapika, fine.
半身は天使で半身は死神。
What do you mean half angel? He's full angel.
秘密を売るといいだろう。下月のそれが特に喜ばれるはずだ。
11th moon
暑
secret.
い日に九段の客の仲介で薬十字の男と二人きりになれるだろう。偽りのうずきは暦から剥がされる。これで残りは6枚となる。
どんな占いが出たの？
You can't say
見せて。
You can't say. You can't say.
Oh, but like she can read
Yeah,
minds.
she can read minds.
やめた方がいい。はいはい。
ちょっとみんなも見て。
赤目の客があなたの店を
Did he change something
あなたに
somehow?
物々交換を持ちかける。客は掟の剣をあなたに差し出して月たちの秘密をさらっていくだろう。11本足の雲が海峡病にかかり、さらに5本の足を失うだろう。狩宿から出てはいけない。あなたもその足の1本なのだから。
He's making them stay here.
てめえ撃ったのか。無謀。
爆豪田の件分かると同時に内容が変わった密かな占い、それが意味するものとは一体。
It changed by itself? What?
I understand.
Wait, let me get this straight. He said at the end Hisoka's fortune changed when he handed it over to
What does that mean?
Wakanuda, whatever. What does that mean? Why didn't you tell me? I thought like Hisoka somehow changed it himself.
But like, how could he change it?
I don't know.
Like, that's...
I don't know.
How is that his ability to do it?
Well, I just like I thought like conjure up, but he's not a conjurer. Like, conjure up a new piece of paper that has something written on it.
I miss this.
My boy sometimes... Okay, why did... It said when he removes bandages, strange holes appear. This episode, I don't know if it was so fucking good. I mean, it was so fucking good, but I don't even know if it was like even better in my mind because like we haven't watched it in a bit, and so like I forgot.
Yeah, everything happened in this episode.
Literally, but it was so good.
Yeah.
This was so good.
Kurapika, Killua, Gon, and Leorio met, and that was everything I needed in my life. Literally everything I needed in my life.
And all this sadness that we felt for Kurapika and everything, I forgot that they didn't all like reunite, and they're supposed to like reunite in this like least one room. And so like when they did, and when we showed like their faces,
and then Kurapika told Gon that like leader is dead of spiders, and I just loved Gon, and I loved his initial reaction where he immediately said, well, that's great, now you can focus on your actual goal, real goal, that like is just like to bring back those eyes to your people.
Gon is such a good friend.
That was my favorite thing, and that is what I want for Kurapika.
Yeah.
That is the type of closure I want for him.
Yeah,
honestly.
Me too. Like when he approached and he said like in such a sad tone that kind of like, you know, they're dead, it's over. And like Gon approached it and like he was being honest, but I also think that he was speaking to Kurapika as in like, because it's very visible that Kurapika is sad. And it's like I think he even wanted like even to be more happy to like show him that this is a good thing, that now he can actually do what he wants to do, that's gonna give, let's say, his clan a closure. That's like much more
peace, yeah,
that's much more, let's say, positive than going and like seeking revenge. It's just agree. Like, you know, searching for your clan's eyes and putting them to rest. Like that would give him a much more peace of mind than like going and harming people. Like even if they did kill his clan members, like we saw him when he was like punching Uwe, and like he was telling him like, I don't know how you do it, because like he feels sick with the blood on his hands. So this really takes a toll on him, you know? And I wasn't certain if he is gonna be able to, which is why I thought like before this episode we were talking about like, he's like, why couldn't you just call to like tell him? Because like I thought it was gonna be sad and that like he was not gonna see that light at the end of the tunnel, let's say, but like it was immediate. Gon came and he told him that, and he just like smiled.
I mean, he saw them playing and he felt warmed.
Yeah.
You know, no, I just
yeah. And so like seeing that it was a possibility for him to like kind of, let's say, move on from that was all I wanted in life. Yeah. And then like fucking Hisoka now comes and calls. Why are you calling now? I don't want you to call now. I want you to leave him alone. Because like they were discussing, this is gonna be jumping back and forth, but like they were discussing whether they should go after them or whatever, the remaining ones. Like Killua was for that, and like Kurapika then said, you know, thank you, but the leader is dead, so I'm just gonna concentrate on finding the eyes of my clan and just putting them to rest. And like he just wanted to do that because like, but like he did say like the leader is dead, you know, like that is the main one that was kind of holding it together in his mind or whatever was dead, and he's not gonna like search for everyone else. Like it's not his goal to like take all the spiders and kill them all, you know? And like he was ready to just like let it go and be at some type of peace. And here comes fucking Hisoka calling.
But like I don't think he would even know where the eyes are. I mean, like it's not like it's important to me, you know, because like the ones that like he gave to girl are fake ones.
Yeah,
like they're not like the real eyes.
Yeah, I mean, but like he would spend his like now life basically going and searching for like who bought them when they were bought. Like he already became like closer to by becoming closer to the girl's father and whatever, he becomes closer to that world, and like he would have found ways to get information, to find things, you know. And again, that would be a much, even though it's very like sad, but it would be a much more peaceful road to take than murder and revenge.
I mean, that is still something that
Yes.
I want for him. It's not like that like now something has changed for me in this episode. That is still the thing that like I want for him.
Yeah.
For his character, for him who he is as a person. I just don't think that like he would survive murdering all of them.
Yeah.
You know, I think that would take such a toll on him.
Yeah.
Not just them at all.
Yeah.
So like I'm hoping that like that is where it's gonna go at the end as well.
The fortune that we've been told for like the previous how many episodes we saw it, it's like still the same, even though technically like Chrollo made it happen in a way, with like losing half your limbs. Like the fortune still stands, and like it could happen. Like they could make it not happen because they know it, you know. And so like Chrollo said, if we just leave to go home, none of this happens. We don't meet the chain user in next week, and so like we don't lose half our limbs. And like they spent the episode kind of explaining to us what that prophecy meant. Yeah. And like half of it we got, and half of it like how the fuck am I supposed to know chrysanthemum is like in September or something. And also like that would have meant that the ones that died are, I don't know names, Panakuda or something maybe. Like we know that numbers like, I don't know, 9, 8, 10 maybe also are supposed to die. And the girl with her ability to like suck things in also was like supposed to die. I don't know if they mentioned the fifth one.
I'm not sure, yeah.
Right?
I mean, Uvo plus
Uvo
5.
was 6, yeah. Uvo plus 5.
And they said, like, does it say that, like, the chain user is gonna die? And they said, like, we can't say.
Like, because, like, they said, because, like, in the first prophecy that we read, like, it was, like, they fall next to bloody scarlet ties or whatever. And, like, the way that we interpreted that was, like, you have killed people that had scarlet ties. So, like, you're gonna die as, like, you know, as they died. But, like, sure, you can interpret that as, like, potentially if things go the way the prophecy says they're gonna go, and, like, Killua faces them, and like Kurapika faces them and like kills 5 of them, maybe he dies also in the process, you know what I mean? Like you can interpret that as well in that way. But they were interpreting the prophecies. I found the prophecies, so we're gonna go through them. Let's see what they said. So Nobunaga's fortune says, the calendar loses the precious component, the remaining months gather to mourn. The first moon, having missed his opportunity, continues to pursue the 11th moon alone. Is he first?
I guess so.
Nobunaga, because like he wants to be the one, he wants to take revenge. Like that, they're gonna go home, and he's like, no, we can't go home because like we have not revenged Uvo. And they said that him and Uvo were like the, let's say, bodyguards of the Phantom Troop. Like they're the muscle, I guess. That's what they said. And so like they signed up kind of to die. That's what Chrollo said. The chrysanthemum withers and falls to lie on the ground besides bloody scarlet eyes. But the spider does not stop even after losing half his limbs. I mean, I think this is pretty self-explanatory. We know this one. Shizuku's. So the girl's name is Shizuku, okay? You join your ally as an offering to keep him from being lonely. You will find eternal rest in a room filled with black merchandise. Beware solitude above all. You have the most to fear when you are alone with another. I don't know who her ally is supposed to be. You join your ally as an offering to keep him from being lonely. You will find eternal rest. She will die in a room filled with black merchandise. Beware solitude above all. You have the most to fear when you are alone with another. So like she will die when she is alone with someone. Because that's when she has most to fear.
I am not the best person to...
I'm not good at this. When they were having that scene, when they were like trying to like understand what they meant, and like some of them were like having very poor understanding. I'm like, me.
Yeah, I was never good at like literature.
I was like depending on which one it was. Yeah. I was like some I could do, and then others I'm like I don't fucking know what he was trying to say there.
I was never good at it, nor did I like doing it, you know.
I like.
So like to me, the only part that I understood is she's gonna die.
Yeah.
If this continues, she's gonna die.
Yeah.
Who is gonna lie next to her?
You join your ally as an offering to keep him from being lonely. Like, does that mean like someone is doing something as in like staying alone, so she's not gonna leave them alone to do something? I mean, because like as an offering to keep him from being lonely, so someone else. But like you have most of fear when you are alone with another, so that's how she dies, because like she is gonna find eternal rest in a room filled with black merchandise. In a room filled with black merchandise, I don't know. Hisoka's fortune, the one that he read.
I mean, that is the only one that like I'm actually interested in. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I mean, the rest, I don't know if like we don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if
True.
they're gonna come true. Possibly they won't come true.
Hisoka said, a red-eyed customer will visit your shop. Half angel, half deathbringer. My boy, Kurapika being half deathbringer. You would do well to sell the calendar's secrets.
Okay.
He will be especially pleased to learn the 11th moon's secret. But like...
11th moon, the Uwe.
Yes, but like Uwe's already dead. I don't know if this
Uwe.
was... Uwe. He's already dead. I don't know if this is like... But this already came to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he was... Like, technically what secrets that he tells so
But like
far?
technically that should be in the next week.
Yeah.
The fortunes like that are read now are read for the next week. That's what they said.
Yeah, so like what is like he was gonna sell the calendar secrets. I mean, he's like telling him, "Oh, we're here, whatever."
Yeah,
but like he'll be
Uwe's
especially
secret,
pleased to learn the 11th moon's secret.
Yeah, I
don't know what that means.
Me neither.
The customer will return on a hot day, leaving you alone with a man bearing St. Peter's cross. So like the Kurapika will return on a hot day and leave him alone with Krollo. The false fourth moon will be torn away from the calendar.
The false? Okay.
The false fourth moon will be torn away from the calendar. Okay. So like torn away. He's gonna not be a part of the
to me it sounds like
doesn't sound like that.
Is gonna come there, do what he needs to do, and leave Hisoka to fight Krollo, because basically they're gonna at that point find out that he's a fake spider and he's actually not one of them.
Yeah,
that's how it
only
sounds
like 6 pages remain, because like they kill 6.
Yeah.
Okay, and the other Hisoka's fortune, when the girl took it, a red-eyed customer will visit your shop seeking to make a trade. The customer will use the sword of law upon you, taking the calendar's secrets with him. Will use the sword of law. Oh yeah. Sword of law. Is that what Kurapika has? Remember, was there something to tell him if someone was lying? Right? Yes, and so like you then taking the calendar secret with him, as in like Kurapika is gonna force Hisoka to tell him the secrets. The 11-legged spider grows homesick. They want to return home, losing 5 more legs. We know this. Do not leave your temporary shelter, for you are one of the remaining legs.
I don't understand.
So like basically don't leave this place.
But like it's not like that, because like he says, read before it.
The 11th-legged spider grows homesick, losing 5 more legs.
So like if they lose 5 more legs, why would they stay? So it tells to him, you should, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He says afterwards, after losing 5 more legs, they're gonna stay.
Is it after? Like, does it go like row by row? You know what I mean?
Seems like that.
Do not leave your temporary shelter, for you are one of the remaining.
You are one of the remaining
legs. Well, like he will survive.
Yeah.
Basically, but like also, how is this his fortune now? This is also a question. Like, did he just fake it? I don't know how he fakes it. You know what I mean? Like, did he do something? Could he do something with the cards? He's an enhancer. Like what does he do?
Or does the fortune change because
when someone else takes it?
Yeah, because she took it.
No, it can't be that because she took it, because like it literally says the customer will use the sword of law upon you, taking the calendar secret. That's a lie. Like Kurapika is not making Hisoka say it. So like it's Hisoka. So like he somehow changed it. But like change it, I don't fucking know.
How in a second, you know?
I don't fucking know.
He was reading it, and then what did what is
I think we need to accept that somehow his Nen can also just do that. Can he? Remember how he was like, he literally taped up his arm with that thing? Like if he uses that thing to put on the paper
and then write.
But like he can make the thing already with the thing written on it, maybe, because like he came prepared. Maybe not though.
Yeah.
Because like he said, like, why don't you
Because,
write
like,
all of us our fortunes?
Yeah.
He said that.
I know, but like, why would he write this?
Because like
Red
I
Eye's gonna
thought,
come and write your
yeah, but I thought that he was writing this for them not to leave this place because of the last line: "Do not leave your temporary
That's
shelter.
what I thought, but like
You're
now
on
it
the
makes
remaining
no
legs."
sense. That's what I thought. Like when they read it the first time, and I heard "do not leave." That like I didn't hear the previous sentence. Like when they said that, I was like, oh, he did something. I mean, he probably did.
Yeah, I mean, like because
I mean, I
there's a
don't know
lie. There's a lie of like Kurapika using the sword of truth or what. How does he even know that Kurapika has that?
Unless there is not a lie, unless Kurapika is gonna have to do that.
See, we're not good at the like. Give me Krollo. Krollo apparently knows how to decipher these things. He knows it very good, you know. So like, explain to me because I'm not quite sure. I thought like he was making them stay.
I don't think he now but like why?
Like he definitely wants to make them stay, at least not to go to Meteor City.
I completely agree that like he wants to make that was his plan from the beginning, that he wants to make them stay, but like it's just like the fortune, the way it's written,
I mean,
makes no sense.
just unless that like line, they grow homesick, losing 5 of their limbs or whatever.
You should stay.
You stay in the shelter. You're one of the remaining legs. Maybe just like it's not.
But like
linear.
Even if it's not, you stay in the shelters, you lose.
And you still lose your half limbs. But like stay in the shelter.
But like why would they...
like maybe meaning
it's for him.
Maybe leaving meaning like you are the one that's supposed to survive, so you better stay here.
Yeah.
Because like you're still gonna live.
Yeah, makes more sense that way. That it's just like for him, not for them.
Okay.
All you know.
I'm gonna think about this.
I think we're gonna see in the next because like we're watching
multiple
episodes.
Oh my god, yes! So let's finish this up, people.
Exactly. I don't think
let's
have
finish
time
this
to think
up.
about it.
One of the more interesting things in this episode for me was first immediately beginning. We saw kind of children running on garbage. Literally, the place looks like. I don't know what it's called, but like wherever they dump all the garbage to. I mean, that's basically that's basically what the city is. Yeah. Like that's what they said that like it has how many people? They mentioned
10 million people.
Yeah, 10 million
but like
people.
they are not documented. Like nobody is documented that lives there. Even though people know that there are people living there.
Like, it's like everyone pretends that there's like it's a city, it's a town that like it's basically forgotten. I mean, and everything gets dumped.
It's not forgotten, but like it's legal for all the trash and everything to be dumped.
Well, that's
there.
what I mean. Like
so
they are all pretending that, by
pretending.
dumping this, although there's no one else there, so like it doesn't matter. We're not like polluting the environment there.
Yeah, but like I think it's known that there are people there.
Yeah. It's just
and
like they are.
We had a talk about it. Like even like mafia knows, like because the people are undocumented,
they basically have
take people
agreement.
Yeah, they can make an agreement with those people because technically, when you think about it, those people there have nothing. They're probably dying very young because of the way they're living. So like many of them would accept the offers that like mafia could present them to work for them for exchange of much better life in their eyes at that point, you know. Yeah, that they said that like that's how mafia gets those people basically to for them.
And they said like the people that live there are like also the people that kind of babies that get just left abandoned.
I mean, anything can get
like literally like they kind of grow up, probably most of them without parents, without anything. It's kind of in a way a community, but like they said that they are like thinner than strangers or something like that, but like closer than family. Like kind of a juxtaposition between those two, but like which would make a lot of sense. Again, having grown up in this type of environment, it gives the spiders just so much more dimension. Like we were imagining something, you know, along these lines, having known where they come from, because like the girl, you know, the one that like works for Killua's family is the girl that like said that she comes from that place as well. And like she explained it
I was a bit confused when Killua said like, what's that place?
Didn't Gon say that?
I don't know. It seemed like both of them.
When did they tell us that the troop comes from that place as well?
I don't remember.
Or did they show us a picture and then we thought that like, oh, they come from that place?
I don't remember, honestly. I'm not sure.
Because like I definitely have it in my mind that we know that they come from there.
But
like,
yes, but like that's what I'm thinking. Did somebody tell us, or did the show tell us?
Oh, like you think someone in the comments?
I mean, I don't think so. Just like I don't remember the line. I just
I'm,
like remember the line.
to-
I remember when girl told Killua.
Yeah.
But like I don't remember the moment when they told us like they come from that place. It doesn't mean that it didn't happen, you know. It's just like I have it in my mind that they come from that place, but like I don't know why.
Yeah. It was not like
and
this
why
was revealed to us.
Yeah,
now.
I am not sure, honestly. But like again, another reason why I don't want to see Kurapika kill them.
Yeah.
Just because like that was a shock for him too, because
Yeah.
he knows about that place and he knows who are the people who come from that place, and he was shocked, surprised in that moment, you know. Another reason like to give us something like that for us to sympathize with them, and then even though again I said it millions of times, like it would be understandable, it's just not something that like I want for his character. And especially now after he found out that.
It's very difficult, you know, it's very difficult when you understand also where they come from and how, because like, I mean, they're all, like, they're not good people, you know, we are not like in disillusion about that, they're not good people, and like, but still it's very hard not to feel a certain way when like people come from this place that like was sort of abandoned by the rest of the world, you know, and like, everyone just dumped everything on them, and like it makes me feel mad on their behalf to the rest of the world for just like, you know, leaving them like this, and like how do you expect them to grow up to be? I can never like hate them. I could not do that. I'm always gonna be rooting for my child, but also I don't think it's in his best interest either to like go and kill them, because like I don't want that on his soul.
I would be very sad, honestly, if that happened. Like on both occasions, I would be very sad that they died.
Yeah.
But like I would be 5 times more sad that he is the one who killed them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because again, I don't think that that's gonna be good for him. Even though prophecies do say that's gonna happen, you know?
Yeah. But like I don't know, like they could change it. Like I don't know.
That's what I want to say. I'm hoping that especially now after we heard the prophecies, you know, they're not gonna come true. Especially now, you know, because like that would be something that, like, let's say we would expect at this point, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. Now like the Nabusaka pulled his sword because like the way that he interpreted which is, I don't know how he interpreted it that way. I mean, they said like he walks away with the secrets of the troop from Hisoka, so he is like blaming now Hisoka for giving up Uvo to Kurapika, and so like they're about to start something there. I mean, they might just get separated immediately. And now the troop still needs to figure out what they're gonna do. Are they gonna leave back home? I mean, clearly not, because
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think they're gonna go home. I think this is it.
Yeah. So like, and our boys are changing plans now that they found out that all the bodies were fake. Yeah. There was also this moment when Kurapika told them all about the condition that he put on his heart, which is like a very dangerous thing to let other people know. But I was like, this is so nice, sweet, because like he trusts our kids. I mean, I didn't even think about the dangerous part, but like the second Killua started screaming, I was like, what is the problem? I was like, why are you mad about this? Like, because like he said, like, why would you ever tell us something? Like, I was like, because he trusts you. And that's what Leorio repeated. And then Killua said, but there is a girl who reads minds. Yeah. Because like also again, Killua is differently wired than the rest of them. Like he has grown up being taught that you have to be careful with what you say to people and everything, and like not trust people necessarily. And like, so he immediately has a strong reaction to someone doing that. But also, of course, he knows the actual danger. I even fucking forgot about the girl who reads minds. Yeah, but like I think that's the main reason why he reacted that way. Yeah. But like that makes me emotional because it's just because of the fact that like he cares for Kurapika basically, and he doesn't want that to like, because like if the girl comes again and sees the future again, because like
Killua and Gon can't fight her off.
Yeah.
They're not strong enough, and he's aware of that. So meaning they would find out everything about Kurapika.
Yeah.
And that is the thing that he has problem with, which is like more than I thought where Killua is gonna go, you know, like with Kurapika. And
we know he loves Gon.
We know
like,
that.
No one is questioning that. They're my Swedish children, but like he didn't know Kurapika's name. You know what I mean?
A few episodes ago,
literally. But so like that was very kind of a sweet moment
so
in the midst of chaos.
I agree.
But now they're gonna go there. Do what, my children? Do what?
I don't know. I think the next few episodes. I don't know when the 54 episodes. I don't know how more episodes do we have? Is it like 5 or is it like 10?
Well, see, that's the like. This is why we should not know when it finishes.
Actually,
because,
I think we should know.
Yes, but like if you tell me it ends in 3 episodes, then we would be like, oh, this is the big battle now.
Yeah.
But like if it ends up in 15 episodes, then I don't know it's a big battle. I think we're gonna know when it comes to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when we are coming to it, we're gonna know that we're there.
Yeah.
But like we're not gonna know before. Which like no one knew. No one else knew. So like why would we know? You know what I mean? This has been half an hour. Could have watched the whole episode.
Let's
Let's
play
watch
the next
Allies
episode.
and Lies.
Okay, guys.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.